So I'm back at the shop, and we're working on the EVO again, getting things ready. Yeah, the other night before I left, we got the new kicks mounted, brand new wheels, brand new Hoosiers, and then yeah, I just got the pan down, so we're getting ready to make things work with the new pan. But I wanted to show you guys this because if you look here, the new piece on the right, obviously the one on the left is the one that was in the car and crushed and twisted and things. It's easily like a half an inch longer, the new one. But also too, like, notice how that's a round hole, that's elongated. This is 100% flat and this is not. So you can see just how warped this section is with where this motor mount goes here versus there. And then also too, just how flat this one is versus this one. This huge gap back here, completely off the floor, while the other one is on the floor, nice and flat. So I'm not sure if we can see that in that picture, but yeah, so kind of crazy. But Porter has the cage in the E36 basically done, looking pretty, looking all good in here. We're just working on fitting a dash bar right now. We're gonna get that thing in there, putting a 1.5 inch tube in. The kit did not come with a tube, so we've been playing around with 1.5 inch, 1.75 inch. And then yeah, Pete's got to bring his seat so we can do the harness bars. This car will be done, and then we're on to Fiesta things for the rest of the week. So yeah, but making progress, doing the SOFR prep, and yeah, I don't know, I'm supposed to pack everything up and leave tomorrow, and yeah, still have a radiator to do, get the skid plate reinstalled, do a nut and bolt, do fluids, all that fun stuff. So while Porter's welding up that intercooler, I wanted to show you guys some stuff here. So I don't know what a stock EVO pump, oil pump, stock EVO oil pump looks like, but I do believe this here was cut off of this, and then they welded like little things here so they can put a silicone hose in here so that when this gets hit, it has some room to move. Pretty smart, pretty ingenious. I like the idea, as long as it works, which it seems like it does. So nut and bolt checks done. Obviously we're gonna put engine oil in it, put engine coolant in it, and yeah, gotta next work on the skid plate and try to get that thing up and working. And then Porter had basically reinforced the new oil pan, so now we have 1/8 inch thick plate on the base of this. We made it out of 2 pieces because there is actually like a factory dent for the oil pickup there. So we did that, but also too, we cut a clearance here in this area here because now the pickup is pushed out a little bit. So it's kind of like how the old pan was that we took off, that was all banged up and dinged up. They didn't have such a thick plate here, but I think that the 1/8 inch plate is going to help a little bit of the situation of the pan deforming and everything from hits. So we hit it with some Steelite Black, and she'll be ready to go on in a few minutes, I think, and we can get that up quick and then start messing around with the skid plate, trying to get that done. And after that, once the skid plate's done, it's just do the radiator and hoses, because we got new hoses, and add some engine oil, and I think we're pretty much there. I think we're good. Get the bumper on, front bumper on, get a few other things tied up and tidied up, and I think we're otherwise ready. So yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, so we've determined that the rear mounts here are the skid plate holes are like back here, and we want to be here. So we're off like a few inches again still, but in order for me to get this new centerpiece on, we had this too far forward. We actually had to pull it back a bit to get this to even bolt up. So now we're thinking we're going to cut out just the center section for now. We're going to cut out the center section here, which is like bowed up. We're going to cut this center section out. We're going to get the skid plate where we need it. We're going to get these bolt holes for the front of the skid plate flat like they should be, instead of on this crazy angle that they're at right now. And then, yeah, we're going to make sure that the skid plate goes on, clearances and all the things. And then this will be actually quicker and easier than us pulling it off the lift, putting the wheels on it, getting it outside, trying to pull it with the forklift, and then guessing if we've pulled it enough or not to get it to basically mount in the back holes here like we want to weld up. So that's going to be the solution. So finally loaded, packed to the gills, and heading out for SOFR. But yeah, as you can hear, Porter is working away inside. He's gonna stay here this week instead of coming with me. Oh geez, he's gonna stay here this week without coming with me, and he's gonna basically take care of working on the Fiesta and possibly being here for customer pickup on the 36M3, which then he'll do the harness bars for him when he shows up. So just grabbing some waters, a Guru, and I'm gonna be hitting the road. So I got a 12-hour or so drive ahead of me, and yeah, but the shop is looking much nicer. Jimmy's car is just here for a couple days. It should be out of here this week officially. He took all his stuff out from the showroom area, and then we've got the M3 on the lift, which is nice. We just got the shocks back in it. We're working maybe on the steering to get done. And yeah, Fiesta has a lot more space and room on both sides, so we can get cracking on this guy here, get this finished up, at least try to get all the fab done on this. And we got rid of pallets. We still got an E36 cage kit if anybody wants. And then yeah, Porter gonna be here doing the hammering and the loud things and the welding and the booms. So But yeah, that's it. Out to SOFR.
The sonic recreation of the end of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to hold your color.
All the bugs. Lots of buggy windshield. Oh yeah. So I just made it. We're at the Hotel Motel Holiday Inn. And there's not really any great parking here, so I parked all the way in the back against the fence. And I need to get the rest of my crap. And go inside and chill out. Because holy crap, it's been a long day. I don't know, I think I got up at like 5 or something like that. 6. I don't even remember what time it was. So, time to shut off. If you like what you see, like, share, subscribe. I think that's what they say. And if you can, comment. We'd love to interact with our fans, our customers. You know, it's pouring outside. But yeah. Hit the like button, hit the share, subscribe, get it to your friends. Let's get this stuff around.